Mr McFadden.
Oh, one moment. You've not caught me at a very good time, Mr Linnane.
I need to speak to you.
Yes, yeah, no, absolutely. I'm coming now. Let me just. Well, hello there, Mr Linnane.
I suppose you're going to tell us you're in LA.
Pardon, sorry?
I suppose you're going to tell us that you're in LA.
No, I am live from my LA apartment.
Yeah, well, I've got a few little concerns really, and it's coming through on your lockdown challenge, MBS lockdown challenge. People are saying that you haven't really did it in that you haven't really taken part in the full grace that it's meant to be. So you changing the time, I'm suspecting what most people are suspecting, that you're actually in your home in Hertfordshire and not in LA.
Well, no, I mean, I'm a perfectionist, and I had noticed that the clock wasn't quite straight, so that's what I was doing there. I was straightening my clock, Mr. Linnane.
Okay, listen, these are my feelings, but listen, and also double denim. What's that all about?
Well, again, Mr. Linnane, it's an LA thing, and it's something that, to be honest, I wouldn't expect you to get, but it's something that my fans admire about me. I'm often walking down the street, and obviously social distancing apply. They're taking pictures of me. I set trends. I always have done, Mr. Linnane. That's just part of who I am.
The other thing is you've been seen by several people around the Hatfield and Welling parishes. You're running down the Auburn way in your Celtic top, but yet you're telling everyone you're in LA. So these lies are going to literally catch up with you.
No, I mean that I don't know where you're getting your information from. I would maybe suggest that it's not unlikely that there's another good-looking male in the Hatfield Welling area who supports the greatest club in the world, who may have been going for a run in these times of lockdown. I mean, I've been in LA. My clock's on LA time.
The reason why I did a bit more investigation, and I actually paid for a private investigator, because I can't have a member of staff who is trying to encourage the students that is in LA and where you're not. So I'll show you a clip in a minute, but last week you did the same. You tried to make out that a cake that was bought from one of the leading high street supermarkets was your idea and that you made it, and you were clearly seen throwing the box away. It was only when I asked you to get the box that even more and more people started doubting you. So I suppose you're going to show me a cake now, are you?
Well, funny you should say that, Mr. Linnane, because just before I was fixing the clock that wasn't quite straight. Last week wasn't my greatest week, you know, and I admit that. I don't think I came across how I wanted to come across. So I spent the weekend here in LA watching YouTube videos, reading cookery books, and I've baked the cracking cake, and already I can see the headlines. McFadden does it again. McFadden bakes a cake. For some people, baking's difficult. For McFadden, it's literally a piece of cake. So I am ready to show you. If you could count me down, please.
Okay, 3. Can you lift it up, please? Lift up the cake. 3, 2, 1. Okay, yeah.
Ta-da! Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Keith the Caterpillar. Last week, that was Keith's pal. That was Keith's pal, Kevin. This is Keith the Caterpillar with a little modern twist. I teach business, business teach me. I've updated the traditional caterpillar with a little emoji to make it more appealing to a younger market, you know? Absolutely fantastic. And between me and you, oh, magic. Absolutely.
Right, listen, on that note, I want to show you something. I'm just going to share a screen. So just watch this.
I would send some over, Mr. Linnane, but I'm not sure how they would get it from LA, you know.
Can you see this?
Yes, I can, yeah.
Right, is that you?
Because of the sun, I can't make that out, I'm afraid.
Okay, let's carry on. That looks very, very similar to the plate that you had, and the cake was on your plate, and it's very similar to the cellophane. And for the people listening, what you've done, and this is what the private investigator told me, is you paid for that cake with euros and 25 achievement points to a young person in year 7.
I mean, if we, again, the son. Oh, wait a minute. All I made out there was I can't actually tell who those people are, but I can tell one of them is being very responsible and carrying anti-bac hand sanitizer in his pocket, and not only using it himself but giving it to others. So I can't tell who that is, but I imagine that they seem like quite a responsible person.
Right. So, Mr McFadden, in my opinion, you once again have tried to exploit the system. You've exploited a year 7 student by giving them 25 achievement points and €5. Yeah, you did the nice thing, giving them hand sanitizer. But I don't think you're the real deal. I think you've lied to us over the last few challenges. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hold a press conference, because there's lots of people now who want to answer lots of questions, and they want to get the right answers, because at the moment we've got a member of staff who just continues to lie.
And I don't know if because of the internet and the connection in America and where you are, because I don't even ask where you are. I don't question where you are, because I believe you. You know, I would just like to say, all I've ever done, or all I've ever wanted to do, is bring a little bit of magic to the MBS community. And I'm getting quite upset here, because it means so much to me. I've tried to bring a little bit of Shazam to the place, and I've tried to keep people going during lockdown. And if that's a crime, Mr Linnane, then I am guilty. I hold my hands up. But you know what?
You don't have to lie, Mr McFadden.
I'm not lying. I'm living. I am bringing things that many people couldn't do to life.
Right. Let's have the press conference. Let the people speak. You can answer.
And I will speak, and I will address my fans. I've always been honest with them. I will address my fans, and I will answer any questions they have, because that's the sort of person I am.
Okay. I've heard enough now. You can say it all in your press conference, but I've had enough now, Mr McFadden.
Well, I'm deeply hurt. I'm deeply hurt by these accusations. I will clear my name, and again, I'm let down by the lack of support from yourself. And you're wearing a word on your T-shirt, and that's all you've ever done. You've doubted me, and this press conference might be the time where I prove to you that I am what I am.
Right. Listen, I'm going to finish this call now. Thank you.
I'm so upset.